So it seems like these days, every time I open my phone, there's another bullish update on drip. And today is no exception. I was flicking through my phone this morning and I've seen there's been a pretty monumental update that will not just affect DeFi as a whole, but will affect specifically drip in a seriously bullish way, in my opinion. So I'm going to get onto that and much more, because so much has been happening, especially in the last sort of 12 hours or so. But before I get to that, you know the score. If you've been watching this and enjoying it but haven't subscribed, you know the drill. Please rock bottom that subscribe button, leave me some love in the comments, hit the notification bell, and rest assured I will love you a long time if you do. So this morning I've just seen something pretty phenomenal has happened, and I'm going to give 3 words to start things off. Black Cube Finance. Now, if you haven't heard already, that is going to be the new branding for Animal Farm V3. So it's a new upgraded type of branding. I don't think they wanted farm in the name going forward, because I think it's going to be so much more than that, and it's going to attract a different type of investor. But as bullish as that is on its own, now it has huge positive implications for drip. So in the recent AMA with Forex Shark, he has confirmed that drip will be a partner to Black Cube Finance. That is ridiculously big news, and it also means that going forward, drip is going to have options, lending, futures, staking. All of these things are going to be incorporated in for drip, which is going to give us a huge leg up in this coming bull run. And because of the tokenomics of drip, where it's now deflationary, it's going to be used, in Forex's own words, as a store of value, like a digital gold, you could say. So everyone who's been stacking drip, this is massive news, and I'm very excited about this going forward. And we've also heard, on top of that, that the liquidity locker DApp is finished. So basically all the back end work is done. So all we have left to do now is the front end, which apparently is just 1 page. So that shouldn't be much of a big deal to get finished. So we are soon going to have somewhere to put our liquid drip and stake it with BNB and earn yield. So again, another super exciting thing. I'm just looking for Mr Wookhams. I'm not sure where he's gone. Mr Wookhams! Mr Wookhams, come! Here he comes. You might be noticing a slightly different backdrop today. We're visiting some family. So we've got Mini Millionz, Mrs Millionz back at the ranch, and me and Mr Wookhams are enjoying this lovely green space. So it's a nice little change of scenery. And Mr Wookhams loves it round here because he gets a chance to befriend some ducks. He calls it befriending. It's more like scaring the hell out of them and chasing them, but he does what he does. So currently I'm very pleased I haven't sold any drip. I've just been accumulating, and it kind of feels as though it's found a floor. It's very much stable around that 2 cent mark, so I'm happy to continue accumulating. And now I know what's coming, I'm even more pumped to be holding on to that drip and accumulating that drip. So we are soon going to have plenty to do with the drip, and we are now going into a bull run. If you've been watching this channel, you'll be kind of expecting a strong end to this year. I did call that there'd be a black swan or two in the October time, and that's exactly what we've had. And it didn't massively affect the crypto market, which is good. We are still in a very sort of oversold position compared to all-time highs. The stock market seems very overbought, but crypto not so much. A lot of the top altcoins are still down sort of 80 to 90%. So again, accumulation phase I believe is still on, and we've seen a big pump in the market in the last couple of days. So the fact that we are developing as a community in these times really does give me a lot of confidence, because when drip was originally launched, it was launched in a bull market. So it wasn't too difficult to build off of that, but to be building in a bear market and to have so much going on and so many people working on it now is a phenomenal thing to see. And we just know that going forward, if history repeats, which it often does, we are going to be heading into quite a bullish 2024, in my opinion. So if we've got all of these things in place, which is looking like we will have, I think it's going to be one hell of a run for a deflationary drip. So in a nutshell, we've got the liquidity locker DApp almost done. We've got Black Cube Finance, which is now going to be partnering with drip. So we're going to have options, we're going to have lending, we're going to have futures, we're going to have staking. All of these things on an ever deflating token. And we also know that the taxes are going to be 90% burned going forward, and 10% is going to be used as liquidity. In fact, 5% is going to be used to pay the yield on the staking, and the other 5% is going to be liquidity. So things are looking incredible right now, and I'm very pleased that I've been sticking around and accumulating over these months. In a non-Forex Shark related project for drip, we have the We have the kitchen sink, which was developed by the guys over at Pulse Drip, Hustleman Matt and Co. We can't forget that today that just surpassed 3 million drip tokens locked. That's a really, really big deal considering it's not even been out a week yet. I think it's only been out about 5 days. So I still haven't put any in there yet, just for clarity. I've barely been at home. I've barely been on my computer, but I will definitely be doing that probably this afternoon when I get home. Because that's not a Forex Shark related project, even though I do trust the devs, absolutely, they've got a very, very good reputation. I'm going to be putting, probably to start with, about 5,000 drip in, and we'll see how things go from there. So I'm definitely going to be utilising that. And of course, on top of that, we've got the other games coming, like Drip Marble Run, we've got Drip 21, we've got the Warriors NFT project, we've got scratches potentially. Some of this stuff will be coming next year. But to be honest, with this new Black Cube Finance partnership, that is absolutely monumental news, and it's given me the impetus to go ahead and probably do a little bit more DCAing today on top of the other stuff that I'm buying right now. Because I have to say, I don't personally see that many more months of this accumulation phase going. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone's got their own targets to buy, but personally I do like buying as close to the bottom as possible, and DCAing tends to be the best way to do that. Don't try and time the bottom of the market, you'll probably never get there. Unless you're in the circle of the market manipulators, you probably won't be able to time the bottom. So I'm not going to try and do that, but I'm definitely buying right now. I bought a ton of some other projects last night, and I think the days of these accumulation phases are coming slowly to an end. And that probably includes drip as well, because we all know what drives the market, and we all know that eventually the other coins follow. So I'm very pleased to be positioned right now where we are in drip with so much going on, and what a time to be in this project. And I want to give a special shout out to everyone who has been supporting this channel. I've hit some amazing goals this year with the YouTube channel. I've only really been doing it seriously for the last sort of 5 months or so, and I really started pushing the videos when I was in Mexico, and I did not want to stop once I got home to the UK. And I've been trying to be consistent with the videos, and I'm getting tons of love and tons of comments and tons of DMs, so massive thank you to everyone supporting this channel. Now, I've literally just come back from the gym. I've had an absolutely brutal full body workout, and I had to speed things up a little bit today because time is of the essence. I had to get back to the family, and we're going out after this. So for anyone who's interested, it was squats, it was chin-ups, it was incline dumbbell press, it was standing shoulder press, and a couple of small isolation moves to finish, like flies and leg extensions. And it was all done with about 60-second rest, and I feel absolutely brutalized right now. My arms are shaking. So I'm gonna head back and get some coconut water to stay hydrated, because I can't click the hydrate button anymore, but I can make sure I'm staying hydrated in my body. Mr Wookhams, come. Don't know where he thinks he's going. Here he comes. Here's the main man. Anyway, so we're going to head back now. Thanks to everyone who tuned in to the Crypto Collective live stream on Tuesday. We had Crypto Neptune on there, we had Blue Chip Drip on there, and we had a great time discussing all things drip and DeFi. We're going to be doing it again on Tuesday, but I'll give you a reminder of that before we do that. And I will be doing another drip live drive this week at some point, most likely on Sunday. And thank you to everyone who tuned in last week. We had a great time, and I got a load of positive feedback on that, so I will be doing them again going forward. It won't always be in the car, but you know, whatever. We'll do it wherever we can do it. And you may have noticed as well that I've never thrown away the bullish drip shades. In fact, I'm so bullish, I've actually bought another pair of bullish drip shades. So you can see what kind of mentality I'm in at the moment. I hope you guys are feeling it as well. Definitely tune into the last Forex AMA. It's towards the end where he starts talking about drip. If you're like me and are focused more on the drip side of things, definitely go and check that out. But I've given you a bit of a rundown on what to expect today. So you're going to start seeing some stuff about Black Cube Finance and so forth, and all of the things that are going to be possible for drip going forward. It's a very, very special time right now, guys. I'm super excited, and I'm blessed to be on this journey with every one of you. So I hope you're having an absolutely phenomenal day, whatever you're doing. Stay bullish, stay dripping, and I'll see you all in the next video. Welcome.